Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. K.J. Osborne, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create five.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Ready, set.
Young off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. He's able to get the third down conversion. The Panthers have 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion right is Mingo. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there.
Good pick, bro. Good pick.
Lost.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat for the first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A first carry here for Kananga Wandu. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Here's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Following the interception, Young. And incomplete on the deep ball. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. Play fake. Now Young. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And he's got a touchdown. Panthers.
Oh, look. Should have never been caught double covered like that.
On the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk
Did you see that clip I sent in Colby's league where his tight end, like,
and how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all.
I said, did you see that
big time throw right out of the gate?
clip I'd sent in Colby's
no
league?
Effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
I'll send it to you here in a minute.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On second down, here's the Wangu. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Yeah, I hate the momentum.
He lost 4 there. It's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago.
Because once it's on like this, it's so hard to get away.
Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there. Every time the ball was in.
There he goes, right side. A big play there for Minnesota. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st down, they'll run with the Wangu. They'll get a nice chunk there in the first.
Who's their backup out there?
2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Oh, that's nice.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Cousins escaping the pressure right.
Oh, you're good.
And he's got this inside.
Your guys were covered.
9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Push him on into the end zone.
Kene Nwangu with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Yeah, I was in nickel earlier, and you run, and then that time I was in 3-4, and you run. And my nickel package stopped the run better than my 3-4 package. No.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
The Panthers out there.
I had them last year.
Their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove.
It's one of those things that, like, you could trade him or get rid of him this season, but nobody wants him. That's the thing. But if you cut him, somebody's gonna pick him up. But yeah, if you the only way to do it is you had to, like, cut him. Really, as bad as it hate as to say this, if you tank, get that first pick. Yeah, see, so if you tank, you could sign all your players back, tank, grab a quarterback, and then at the end of the year, or at the, whatchamacallit. Oh, he's terrible. Hey. But just have to take a loss and just cut him, and then hopefully grab a good quarterback out of the draft.
Young looks to throw on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is incomplete.
That's what I'll say. My guy catches it a while ago, double covered. This guy's got 2 or 3 steps and can't catch it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd and 6.
I played with him, I think, once or twice.
Here is Young. Open man is Mingo. Complete.
Oh, he holds on to that one.
Get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. Oh, and now movement and a whistle.
I was making myself false start because I was going to punt it, but I didn't want to call a timeout.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away.
There's good catch interference right off the rip.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Drive will start with Nwangu. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 42 now.
Yeah, that's like I was playing a game.
Throwing his Cousins.
and they had one of those like super fast line or wide receivers, and my safety was keeping up with him.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Hockenson exploded after a surprising in-division trade from the Lions to the Vikings in 2022. Averaged 6 catches a game in his new digs and finished second among NFL tight ends in yards and catches. Could lead the league with a full year in Minnesota.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On the toss, here's Nwangu. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped out on the line of scrimmage.
And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
Oh, because it's...
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off,
hope not.
and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. This will be from 49 yards out. The kick by Joseph is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to
Makes
make
sense.
it work.
It's Madden.
How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oh, man.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Young to throw it. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
I really feel like overalls matter more in this Madden than the stats, too. Somewhat.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. on play action. Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for.
You know, I manned him on your running back too, and he blitzed.
It is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that well, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way.
Maybe.
Touchdowns.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Yeah.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll go Madison up the middle, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Final play of the half, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively. When you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb
wide
back
open to catch that interception, and his X factors lit up, and he didn't catch it.
Borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw, Young. That is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner.
All day.
Big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. .43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will set up short.
All right, I'm in field goal range. Go play smart.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security.
See, I had a thing like one of those quarterback check-ins or whatever. And after I did my selection, it said I needed to pass
On 1st and 10,
pass for 4 touchdowns.
And he's going to get a solid gain
And
before being brought down.
last game wasn't no problem.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's
This game,
because
my receivers couldn't catch flat before half.
whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of
Can't
fact.
pass it. I'm in field goal
And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Can't risk another freaking red zone interception.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
I do feel like this game's easier to run on, too.
Because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big.
Or it's harder to stop the run, one of the two.
Let's go get that. And they'll pick it up, too.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers.
Yeah, I've had,
especially closer to
I
the
think,
line of scrimmage
1 fumble
amidst
with Bryce
traffic.
and
But
1
in this
fumble.
case,
I got
free
the Colts in
safety
another league.
coming up and making the big time play.
Which I don't run a lot with Bryce, but I do run a lot with Anthony Richardson.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside.
Anthony Richardson's got like 88 or 89 speed, so I mean,
rushing for him now on what
it's
was
like
his
Lamar.
10th carry of the ball game.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver.
Not as good as
He worked
Lamar.
his way into another 1st down, and look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra
I did all that.
point up and
I got
good.
barely any momentum.
Now 14 to 10. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
But I mean, like, you know, I forced a fumble, drove the field, got a touchdown, nothing.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard
earlier I got a touchdown, but it wasn't nothing crazy.
Vikings now to start their next drive.
And my momentum was all the way boosted.
The number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Another run now for Nwangwu. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yards run.
One of the best tight ends in the league, just going to drop the ball like nothing.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he's got room. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Nwangwu going to get it on the counter. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
This 2nd and 4. Cousins now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Shaq Thompson here to pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Look, I got more momentum off that than I did an interception.
But a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Unless I fumble it or throw a pick.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2nd down, back to Sanders. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable.
Yeah, Sanders isn't like a strong runner.
Close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked
Oh
down
boy, I got a
in the
56-yarder.
backfield.
Let's see what I can do.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, Cousins.
Wide open.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And
he'll be there when you need him, though.
15. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Now 2nd and 9. Cousins to throw it. He's got it inside. Back in the 23-yard line. Definitely showing off the pass rush skills.
Another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying in the end zone. Nothing to show for a last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
The Colts with this side break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Joseph's got it. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14.
And your tight end gets hurt on a field goal.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember the 4-minute
It didn't go as well for me as I wanted it to go, but better than it could have.
What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
It sounded like that's what he said.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. They'll come up, 1st and 10 here. 1st down, here's Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here comes 2nd down. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown.
What'd I tell you? I said he was going to be there when you needed him.
Justin Jefferson, 63
95.
yards. And the Vikings use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one
Last
on the
time.
highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not
Y'all
done
still got
yet.
time.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a
Turf toe.
6-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. This is 1st and 10.
Oh, I got all the squiggly lines.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. That throw by Young incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in.
I don't like being in
Gonna
this
call
situation.
multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
I don't like
to make
being in your
sure
situation
everyone
either.
is on
Just
the
one
same
score.
page.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Young. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
See, I don't run with Bryce often,
Plenty of
but
time
he's
and
quick
2
enough that if I have to run
timeouts
with him, I
still at
can
their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
pick up a yard or 2.
Young to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that.
I was thinking it was going to be.
Both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And Young's throw there.
Man.
Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Young. That is caught. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads
I had
into
to
the end zone.
I had to hope Odell still had a little juice on him.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 41 seconds, all that remain. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Young.
Good game.
It's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Andrew
God,
picks it off. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this.
He was wide open. Oh, man. Oh, I don't blame you.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a
Oh, I don't
couple
have
of
enough. Never mind.
timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
I thought I had 3. I forgot I called one.
The second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to
there's
go
your
in
dub.
the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Minnesota, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week.